Hello guys, this is Apostle. Thank you so much for joining us. As you guys have been notified that I am live. This is as above, so below. Y'all know this is a day of my power day. This is Jupiter energy. This is abundance. This is wisdom. Thank you so much. Hello, and to each and every one of you guys. To each and every one of you guys that have been supporting my YouTube page. Thank you so much for all of the likes, the shares, and the comments up under those videos. To my Instagram, to my Facebook, to my TikTok, to all of my social media platforms. Thank you so much. If, sir and ma'am, this is your first time in my live, post your zodiac sign, where you from. I like to know my listening audience. Hello, son of Ochosi, Minister Mario, Capricorn in the house. As you guys are being notified that I'm live, please, sir and ma'am, if you do not mind, post your zodiac sign and where you are from. We are given an opportunity to share knowledge, wisdom, understanding with many of you guys. And thank you so much for the love. All right, Jelly Sweets, my Gemini, how you doing, from Florida? Then we got Mimi, all right, from Taurus, from Texas. Okay, there. We got Pisces from Jacksonville. What's up, Jacksonville? We got Jackie, Capricorn, from Louisiana. Son of Oya, Miami. What? Sir, Gemini, what's up? The opposite of Gemini is Sagittarius. I got me a fellow Oya, son of Oya. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's right. Let's conjure together. All right, we got Scorpio from Williamsburg. Okay. Thank you so much. Mama Susan, Gemini. Thank you for joining us. We got Taurus from Maryland. Oh, Rick. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now, guys, as we get ready to get started. Hello, at work watching for a minute or two. All right, I appreciate that. Whatever time you can give, I appreciate that. What's up there to my Sagittarian sister Brickhouse? These are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. Guys, I want to talk about something tonight, this afternoon, and hopes that many of you guys that are... Minister Mario, could you turn on the fan? I forgot to turn the fan on. I brought it, but I forgot to turn it on. It's hot in here. All right, but I want to share this with you guys. See that, talk to me. All right, Leo, I'm going to do it. Now, the reason why we want to talk about this, because this is going to help a lot of you guys, especially if you're in the ATRs and that you are trying to grow spiritually. These are some of the things that I deal with, and some of the times I try to give wisdom to my babies, especially if you're not just participating in the ATRs, but as actually practicing, and that's a part of your lifestyle. I'm not just talking about that you read or study, but you're actually being used by spirit, ancestors, Loas, and Kisi, Congo, whatever spirit and Aj. So I want you guys to understand what I'm talking. What's up, my Sagittarius? All right, so we're going to talk about that on tonight. We want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. And let me tell y'all something. Especially when you get into these ATRs, make sure that you got more than one way of generating income, because these ATRs are costly. I ain't even talking about crooking. I'm just talking about just actually just like being healthy costs money, just like it being beautiful costs money, just like cleaning up costs money. Everything has a certain type of currency in order to do and to have. So I just don't want y'all to be getting into this stuff and thinking that it's going to be a cakewalk, and it's not. Okay? So we want to say hello to each and every one of you. Those that have already looking at my live, my title is Eternity Does Not Age. It doesn't age. Eternity does not age. If you are practicing the ATRs, if you believe in divinity, if you believe in the concept of God, Goddess, if you believe in the Divine One, whether that is Ola Damari, whether that is Mighty and Zombie, whether that's El Shaddai, the Jehovah, Allah, whether you believe in Goddess, whether you believe in the Divine Godmother, you believe in a type of eternity. In order to practice the ATRs, you have to understand that our spirits, our ancestors, our Eguns, our Orishas, our our ascended masters, these spirits are in eternity. Yahweh, I go along with that as well. God himself, Yahweh. All right? The concept of the divine is being missed by many of you guys. Even though you claim to be practicing the ATRs or spirituality, you forget that the spirits that you're talking to. What's up there, Phyllis Williams, Leo from Maryland? Thank you, baby. You forget that you're talking to beings that are in eternity. Even your ancestors that have recently departed. they are still yet in eternity. Okay? When we are created in God's image and after God's likeness, whether male or female, masculine or feminine energy, that is an eternal energy. And a lot of us keep forgetting that Christianity taught you to live your life outside in. When you understand that you are already eternal, I need you to understand that concept by when I do my magic. When you're doing spell work or you're making prayers, if you, Emmanuel, I'll go along with that. If you don't realize that when you are doing a prayer, that you're utilizing eternal energy to affect a temporal situation. I'm going to say that again. You're utilizing eternal ashe, prana, chi, ashe, power to affect a temporal situation, that if you're not cognizant, that you may create a pattern in your life that you may not want to live with. When you do a love spell on somebody, you're utilizing eternal energy for a temporal lifestyle. That's why people end up being connected from one lifetime to the next lifetime, because the spell work that you're doing or the conjure that you're doing is coming from eternal energy, eternal ashe. What's up, soulful sunflower? Yes, sir. Prosperous rising. I like that term. All right. Now, Yahweh means God himself, right? Then Emmanuel means that God is with us. So when you say that the God himself is with us, then you're talking about we are living with eternity. We're asking eternity to manifest. We're asking eternity to bring certain things to pass. You understand? And I need y'all to understand that when you're asking for something, you have to think about longevity. Is this something I want to be continuously in my soul cycle? Is this something that I want to be continuously in my soul cycle, whether I live in this life or the life to come? Do I want this manifestation to continue? Okay? When you place a curse on somebody, you are utilizing a eternal energy, frequency, vibration to function even after death. Okay? So now that you got to understand where I'm coming from. The reason why I say eternity does not age, we're going to be coming from Genesis, the 17th chapter, verse 24. Here to educate. Take it for what you will. My name is Apostle Eli. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African tradition. This is why this is important, guys and girls. First of all, 17:24 says this. Actually, hold on. Actually, it's Genesis 17:1-4. I apologize. Let me mark that out. Genesis 17:1-4. It says this. And Abram was 90 years old and 9. That means he was 99 years old. The Lord appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me and be thou perfect or mature. It said, verse 2 said, and I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abram fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying, as for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, my agreement is with thee, and thou shalt be the father of many nations. Now, what's up there, Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina? For all of you that get offended with people that tell you to slow down, it is a lifestyle. Remember, you're dealing with an eternal God. You're dealing with eternal ancestors. You're dealing with eternal Loas. You're dealing with eternal Congo spirits. You're dealing with eternal Egons. These spirits and these divine beings are eternal. And he came to Abram at 99 years of age. A lot of you guys feel like when you get to a certain age, 50 years old, 60 years old, 70, some of you guys really think life is over. Because you're living as a Christian. If you really understood the cycle of life, every 10 years is a decade. You have the opportunity in every decade to manifest your eternity in that decade. A lot of you guys, when it comes down, you do not take care of your temple as though that you are eternal. See, when you have an understanding that you are eternal, that means you're going to take better care of your temple. When I get more of my babes, because I know some of y'all going to still live how you want to live and do what you want to do. I ain't here to tell you how to live your life. I'm just saying that if you are already eternal, then you need to understand that I need to take care of my temple. That I have to utilize wisdom, that every decade that I continue to exist in this physical body, that I need to use my wisdom so I'm not damaging my body. I'm not frustrating my organs. I'm not allowing people to put things on me that is going to hinder my progress for this particular decade. I'm 49, about to enter another decade, which is 50. Now they're going to be 50 to 60. Now how I live my life between 40 and 50 determines how well I can live my life between 50 and 60. Y'all understand what I'm saying? God is living in eternity. He did not say, you know what, let me wait till Abraham get to his 20s. He didn't say, what's up, Shamari, my cancer from Chicago. A lot of you guys don't realize that you have to be prepared for the very work that God has for you. And you need to understand that just because you're in your 50s and 60s or 70s doesn't mean that your life is over. I look at a lot of you guys say, well, Apostle Eli, where do you get that energy? I have certain people tell me, say, Apostle Eli, I want that energy you have. Why would God give you the energy that I have when you just gonna sit on your ass? You don't really believe that you got much life in front of you. When we get to certain ages of places and things, pleasant greetings, good afternoon, my Aquarius, thank you so much. Appreciate you back. Ashay. Now, I'm just trying to get y'all to understand. If you really spiritual, you already know you eternal. Whether you practice in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Santeria, it don't even matter. That's the science. But understanding that you are already eternal. Thank you. Hey, Sister Jackie, my Taurus here. When you have that understanding, you rebuke me in the name of Jesus, and I rebuke you in the name of your same Jesus. So when you think about eternity, and you think about how divine God is, and you think about who created you and who formed you, then you realize that when it comes to spirituality, that how I conduct myself in this physical body is determined how well it functions in my however long I exist on this earth plane. Okay? Thank you so much, moderators. What's up, Brian? Eugene. Apostle Eli, what does this have to do with my spiritual life? It has everything to do with your spiritual life. It has to do with your lack of understanding that you're not trying to be eternal. You're already eternal. It's your lack of understanding that you are in control of your temple. You are in control of your body. Now, whatever particular science that you choose to manifest that in, that's your business, sir and ma'am. But at the end of the day, you're going to be stuck with that body. And if you don't eat right, you don't treat it right, you don't educate yourself to your system, it's just like a car. Yes, I'm bi. I'm biracial. I'm bispiritual. I am masculine. I am Behemoth. Yes, I deal in astral plane. I got a mini breast. Yes, if that's what you're looking for. People stupid as hell. What that got to do with what I'm talking about? This is much needed word, and remember that we are eternal. Thank you. Hello. Godmother is child of oh yes, that's my baby. Let me hold on. Matter of fact, I want to say hello to my madrina and my padrinos. I get in my church family and my loved ones. This is so important because if y'all really think about, would you not take more time out to figure out your destiny and your actual gift if you already recognize that you're eternal? I'm not trying to be eternal. I'm already eternal. Energy is not destroyed. It is transformed, transmuted. It can be transferred, but it's not destroyed. So I am already eternal. So what I need to do, everyone stay woke. When it comes down to spirituality, I realize that I have a duty, and that when I do spell work, if I do prayers, however I choose to manifest, that's what I want to say. However I choose to manifest, I need to be acknowledging that I am utilizing eternal as shape to manifest that. And I don't want to trap my soul to something temporal where I can't move forward because I utilize something eternal to manifest something temporal. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Then we go on to say, now Abraham was given a declaration about what God was expecting from him at the age of 99 years old. Huh? Listen to me again. According to the concept of this idea that eternity does not age, God came to him at 99 and began to put responsibility on him. I'm new to your channel and I am so thankful that the Almighty is you. Thank you. No problem. I appreciate you being here. Make sure you join my YouTube. Now, we're going to go to 1 Kings. This 12th chapter, 6th verse. Here I go. Here we go. 1 Kings, 12th chapter, verse 6. Did I mark that out? Oh, no wonder why. Yeah, I'm going to read it anyway, but I marked it out for a reason. 12, verse 6 says, and Rehoboam consulted with the old men that stood before Solomon his father while he yet lived, and said, how do ye advise that I may answer this people? The purpose of you aging has nothing to do with you becoming useless. I'm going to say that again. The purpose of you aging like wine has absolutely nothing to do with you becoming useless. You're supposed to have experience. You're supposed to have wisdom, insight. You're supposed to have encountered certain things, because the same you have had, if you are 50 years old and you have seen them 4 seasons within 50 years, then there's a certain level of understanding and experience that or mastery you're supposed to have. No less than being 60 years old, no less than being 70 years old. When you are practicing the ATR, and you have been practicing as long as I have, I've been practicing since I was a child. There's a certain level of experience, a certain level of confidence. There's a certain level of skill set that one should have when you have placed that much time into a said practice. When you are talking to people and they're telling you they got 40 years of experience, 30 years of experience, there's a certain level of expectation and execution that you are looking for. I'm going to say that again. When you have practiced something and supposed to master, because you've been at this a long time. Say they send a cash out for a reading. Okay, I got you. When you are out here and you are not recognizing that you are already eternal, and then when I come to you, I'm coming to you for your experience, because you're supposed to have been there and done that. And you're supposed to help me get through it quicker and faster and more effective. There's too many people claiming experience. They're claiming age. But when you can't go to an older person and get wisdom, that's a problem, sir. That's a problem, man. When I come to you as a Tata, a Mumbo, a Hugon, when I come to you as a pastor, an apostle, a teacher, when I come to you as an age and experience, a refined man, a refined woman, somebody have gone through the fire, done withstood trials and tribulations, and I cannot get an insight, but I get childlessness out of a 50-year-old. I get childlessness out of a 60-year-old. I get childish and bad behavior out of a 70-year-old. That is not a good thing. We're in trouble. Our elders are our riches. The elders are the riches. And when you can't go to an elder of any said practice and get proper guidance and instruction, and they talking about aura, and when you've been playing games for 60 years, that's a problem. I want to talk to you. See, I'm looking forward to my next decade. You understand it? And therefore, I'm trying to meet my challenges. So therefore, when I get into my next decade, I'm just that much more equipped. Guess what? I don't have to work as hard as I did in my 40s. That I worked in my 30s, because I done aged. I have become refined because I have marinated on the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding that I had already received over the years. And so therefore, I have perfected my craft. The Bible says that you are equipped the affection fervent prayer. My prayer, the way that I used to move my prayers when I was in my 20s, now that I'm 49, I move them very, very differently. And I move them very deliberately and very intentional now, because I have been marinated over all these years in this gift and talent, and now I have mastered it, and now I don't need as much energy that I needed before. When you still got to work hard, when you get older, it's telling on you. You did not maximize your time. Huh? It doesn't matter how long you live, no matter who you encounter, you are making choices, sir and ma'am, on this life. With age should come wisdom and knowledge. Ashay. Born king, cats in a cat shop. Got you. Let me explain something to y'all, because people don't want to hear this. You so busy trying to stay young till you're not enjoying the nectar that comes with getting older. I'm going to say that again. You're so busy trying to stay young that you're not enjoying the nectar that comes along with getting older. And you're not allowing us to benefit from your tree. We call them wisdom heads. Huh? When you can't get no wisdom from a gray head or a white head, that's a problem. That's why we like Sophia on the Golden Girl. That's wisdom. Huh? She know how to get them every single time. Are you understanding? Assalamu alaikum, salaikum salam. What's up there, Nancy Smith? Aries from Phoenix, Arizona. Let me go on, because I really don't think you really get what it is to be spiritual. And you have allowed man-made religion to cause you to forget your eternity. Huh? And that these are bodies, we are avatars. These are bodies that we utilize. So therefore, my wisdom says I need to take care of my temple so I can manifest much as my destiny and my task as I can. And I live this life in this body knowing that this is my temple. Huh? Where I worship God or goddess. So it goes on to say, Job 32, 7 through 9. Job 7 through 9 says, 32 to 39, 7 9 through 9. It said, I said, days shall speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom. When you got multitude of years, you should be able to teach wisdom. Not against the Quran, but I have never read the Quran. I believe there's truth in all things. I'm a Sagittarian. All types of wisdom. I want to say this again. I say days should speak, and multitude of years should teach wisdom. But there is a spirit in man, and an inspiration of the Almighty giveth them understanding. Verse 9 says, great men are not always wise, neither do the aged understand judgment. You don't want to be on this planet this long, 100 years, and you ain't got nothing edifying, effective, and sound to say to the youngin. It is sad that when you go to somebody that is older and they talking about stuff that young people talking about, huh? See, I'm 49 years old. I done been through some things. So me and my 29-year-old son shouldn't sound the same. I'm 49, he 29. We shouldn't sound the same, huh? And I should have greater insight than he has. And therefore, when he comes to me, I should sound like I done been through something. I should sound like I have learned something. I should sound like I have overcome something. See, eternity does not age. So if you're going to truly operate in spirituality, does not matter what particular that spirituality is. What are you doing with your time? Since you've been on the job, why haven't you mastered that position? Since you've been in that particular line of work, why haven't you mastered that? If you've been practicing voodoo for 17 years, my God, how long does it catch on to figure out what a veve is? How long does it take for you to be able to put a ceremony together? How long have you been calling on the archangels? Come on here, somebody. You're already eternal, and you talking to eternal God. You're talking to eternal beings, and you still ain't called on. And you 50 years old. You 60 years old. You still don't know how to hold a man down. You still don't know how to hold a woman down. You still don't know how to hold a job down, because you always looking for an opportunity to sit on your ass. That is your goal. to get old and to sit down, huh? You weren't that great of a worker when you was working, but what can you teach me? I don't want nobody to come to me. Preschool brother, praise God. I don't want nobody to come to me with me out here claiming to be who I am, and they cannot hear wisdom. They cannot hear knowledge. They cannot hear understanding. How can you teach your child how to master a relationship when you ain't never mastered one? And you almost 90 years old. How in the world? God came to Abraham at 99 and he was ready to be used. Some of y'all already done checked that. Some of y'all trying to get somebody to take care of y'all in y'all 20s. No less than talking about when you get ready to collect. And some of y'all can't even collect retirement. And some of y'all can't even collect Social Security. You ain't putting nothing in there. I want to talk to my babes. You are already eternal. You are already eternal. You're not trying to get eternal. You're already eternal. What you're trying to figure out is your destiny. So you can utilize whatever time that you have on this plane. And utilize it. Take care of this temple. So you can be able to function effectively. In case you have to climb the rough side of the mountain, as they say. In case you got to endure and weather some storm, that you are in a particular fit. And God can utilize your temple. Because you ain't tore it up. Let me go on. Because some of y'all claim to be spiritual, but I'm confused because I'm watching that if I should be able to go to you. I don't care if you don't practice hoodoo. I don't care if you don't practice voodoo. I don't care if you don't practice Santeria. The very fact that you've been on planet Earth at a certain length of time, there's a certain level of wisdom and understanding and gratitude you should have for life. And all you do is complain about the thing. Okay, let me go on. Ruth, the 4th chapter, verse 15. Apostle Ely always got something to give. You know why? Because I'm constantly growing. Because I realize I'm already eternal. So when I practice my ATR, they're just revealing my eternity. All the ATRs can do is reveal what is already there. It's already eternal. Huh? I was born in this life with eternity. I'm not trying to get eternity. I'm already eternal. I'm made just like the divine one. Now, Ruth, the 4th chapter, 15. It says this. And he shall be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and a nurturer of thy old age. For thy daughter-in-law, which loveth thee, which is better to thee than the 7 sons have borne. Look at this. Instead of you walking around here aging like wine, the more you age, the more refined you get, the more valuable you are. The most of y'all, because you ain't did shiggity with your life, that's why you don't feel your sense of value. The older I get, the stronger I get. The older I get, the more deliberate I get. The older I get, the more I start enjoying this thing called morning, this thing that called evening, this thing that called friend, because I understand the value of life and life cycle. When you do your magic, do not do your magic with a temporal way of thinking. Understand that you are eternal. And I'm not going to tie nobody to my eternity that I don't want to be there. I'm not going to invoke anything in my eternity that I don't want to be there. I'm not going to conjure anything in my eternity that I don't want to be there. Because eternity does not age. So I don't care if you're doing voodoo, Santeria, Christianity, Muslim. You better remember, when you ask and decree a thing, you decree eternity in your life. So the only thing that I want eternal in my life, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, love, prosperity, success, happiness, joy, praise, honor, dignity. Everything else, I can live without. Huh? Every life I go through, if I have to come back to this earth plane again, I want to do the work with my voodoo or my Santeria or my Lakumi or my Congo or my Christianity, that I understand that I'm already eternal and I cannot be invoking no temporal crap in my life that's going to hinder my soul's progress, because I'm eternal. And I need eternal things. I need things that are incorruptible. I need things, knowledge is incorruptible. Wisdom, incorruptible. Understanding, incorruptible. Mercy, incorruptible. Goodness, incorruptible. That stuff is eternal. I don't know what kind of chess game y'all playing, but some of y'all playing Hungry Hippo, and some of y'all playing checkers, and you ain't winning. Because you ain't thinking about the long term or the effects of your magic. Huh? God said he going to restore your life. And he going to nurture you when you get old. Huh? Ain't nothing like a good looking refined man. Nothing like a good looking refined woman. Huh? That done took care of themselves. That understand that they tabernacle. Huh? They still glowing in their 80s. They're still glowing in their 70s. They're still glowing in their 50s. Because they understood that they were already eternal. Huh? They're not destroying their building. They're not associating themselves with people that don't know they're eternal. Some of y'all are living for tomorrow. Just living for tomorrow. Huh? When I pray, I think with the mindset of understanding I'm eternal. And so if I'm going to live with the gods, I might as well act like the gods, huh? So therefore, if you have not matured to the divinity of understanding that you are already eternal, you're going to have a hard time following Apostle Ely. You're going to have a hard time understanding why there are certain things, I don't care how much power, skill I got, I just ain't going to do because I'm already eternal. And I don't want that in my life. Sickness will not be in my life because it will not follow me from one life to the next. That's not, I'm above and not beneath, huh? Even as a baby, you can recognize certain babies that are born that understood their eternity because they already know what they want out of life. They came here understanding that they came from another life, huh? Some of y'all still got to be convinced about reincarnation. If reincarnation was not real, then there's no such thing as eternity. Thank you, Natasha Foster. Thank you, baby, for the love. Love you, Aquarius. This is some good teaching. Thank you, baby. Oh, it gets better. Wait till you get into my classes. Some of y'all going to have to take your wigs off to get in my classes. My point is, sir and ma'am, when you are truly evolving, you start understanding that time is for your body, but it's not for your soul. You understand? You start understanding that there are certain things that I need in my life. I need to be around certain frequencies, certain vibrations, certain flows of God's power and energy in order for me to maintain that. So therefore, whether I live 40 years, whether I live 50, 60, or 70, that the frequency gonna take me to the next life. Huh? I ain't gonna have to start from kindergarten. Cause I was smart. I didn't drag my soul down with this temporal stuff. Huh? Some of y'all right now just come, oh Lord, I want no love. Love is a cosmic, chaotic, dark matter energy. When you asking for love, you asking for power. Huh? When you asking for love, now some of y'all think love is lust. Love operates high vibrational. Lust operates down here. And most of y'all won't down here. When y'all say y'all want a man or woman, y'all talking about down here. Huh? When y'all say y'all want to be married, you want down here. Huh? But when you understand who you are, you want up here. You want people that's illuminated. You want people that are illuminated in their particular set. Oh crap! What's up there, Boss Braid? Much love. Here is Naomi. Naomi thought her life was over because her sons were dead, and she ended up in her old age with Ruth, her daughter-in-law. Huh? You will be surprised at who God will send along to take care of you and make you live your best life in your older life. Huh? You will be surprised that if you do right by God, come on here. He said, I will nurture you in your old age. Naomi thought her life was over because all my sons are dead. And God took her daughter-in-law in order to bless her life. And God said in his word that her daughter-in-law was better than all of her sons. For whatever you thought your sons could give you, your daughter-in-law brought you Boaz, girl. See, when you know that God said, I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor the seed beg for bread, huh? I was young, now I'm old. God gonna take care of me no matter. If I can't run like I used to run, if I can't yell like I used to yell, God still. Look at Patti LaBelle. Look at Tina Turner. Some of y'all look a mess, and you in your 30s. Huh? Some of y'all upset with some of these transsexuals because they look better than you. Huh? They work harder than you to keep their temper. This is the Apostle Eli. I want the tapestry. Yes, baby. My godmother, my Madrina gave me this, and I blowed it up from Staples. Yes, baby. That's you. I'm just trying to help you. Huh? You can take it however you will. But at the end of the day, you never know who God gonna send along and bless you. Some of y'all done say, you know what? I'm old now. I ain't good for nothing. I'm old. Let me tell you something. There are more old people with STDs than there is young people. There are more orgies going on by older people. Some of y'all hanging out with the wrong older people. Life is a wonderful thing, huh? Every decade brings on new beginnings, huh? I don't know why you ain't looking forward to your 50. That means for you not to be looking forward to your next decade means you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, huh? I'm gonna say that again. For you not to be looking for, if I'm 49, about to be 50. I'm looking forward to my 50, huh? And I'm trying to tell them. Huh? See, when I was younger, I rushed into things. See, when you spiritual, you start realizing, I rush into things. Now that I'm older, I take my time. And even when I'm being intimate, everything is deliberate. Huh? I utilize my energy. I utilize my angle and my position deliberate. See, when you're older, you don't exert your energy when you don't have to. Anybody seen the Coven on horror? Fiona said, don't make me exert myself. When you get to a certain age, you ain't trying to exert your energy, your ashe, your chi like that. You trying to do just enough, long as it get done. But when you young, you trying to use every power you got, every strength you got. But when you get older, baby, you ain't trying to exert all that. If I can find a way to get it done, I'm going to handle my business, huh? I'm not going to holler, I ain't going to scream. I ain't going to argue, and I ain't going to wrestle, huh? I will be 54 and I can't wait to see it. Come on here, somebody, huh? What happened to you enjoying the next phase of your chapter? Because you don't realize you were already eternal from the moment you were born. But here is Naomi now about to live her best life in her old age. I hope I'm helping somebody. Please don't get into voodoo and Santeria, Lukumi and Congo, and become a drag. Because when you get to a certain age, you shouldn't have to do all the stuff that young people do. You should have mastered your elevation to the point all you got to do is look at something and make it happen. Huh? I can only imagine what my powers are going to be like when I turn 70. When I turn 60. Huh? Somebody said, love my 65. I know that's right, baby. Love your 65. Huh? Huh? You should not be walking around here not exhibiting your life force energy. I will be 40 in November. Come on here, somebody. I think somebody really catching on to what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to show you. Eternity does not age. You making your own self feel tired. You making your own, because your mindset. You making your, what's up, Harriet, my Capricorn? You making your own self feel like life is over. Baby, every day that I wake up, life just beginning. And I'm going to enjoy what I can enjoy in that day. You understand, huh? Whether it's raining that day, whether it's storming that day, whether it's hot that day, whether it's dry that day, it don't matter. I'm in it. So it's wonderful. I'm going to say it again. Since I'm in that day, it's a wonderful day, huh? This is the day that the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be exceeding. I got an opportunity to either tell somebody some wisdom or cut somebody out. Praise the Lord. I got an opportunity to help somebody or to curse somebody. Praise the Lord, huh? I got an opportunity in this day to look around and decide whether I'm going to do or not do. Thank you, Lord. In this day, I'm enjoying whatever 12 hours and whatever other 12 hours I get. Wow, I got to stop being so hard on myself. I'm still in my early... Girl, let me tell you something, baby. Take this wisdom, but enjoy the nectar and utilize your youth and do it. Let me tell you what my spiritual dad told me. He told me when I was your age, he told me, stop trying to be an old ass man while you young. He said, because if you don't go out and do what you need to do while you're young, then you're going to be an old man trying to be young. Huh? You can tell an older woman that ain't lived her life. Because now she trying to do what her daughters and her granddaughters doing. Because when you done been there and done that, you pass all that. Listen here, my children go out and do what they want. Daddy did his. Huh? I did it how I wanted to do it, who I want to do it. If I wanted more than one at the same time, I did that too. I could sit it down. You understand? Listen, they go out at club. I tell my kid, go out and enjoy your life. Huh? Because I done did that. I ain't trying to do that. I done did that. Whatever you, baby, I ain't tell you to be reckless. I didn't tell you not to be mindful. But at 20 years old, no, baby. I remember an older lady. I had married, my first wife was 9 years older than me. And I was sitting in the office with my guidance counselor. And this was an on-job training program that they had at our school. And I was sitting down there and I was asking her, I was so aggravated about where my life was. And she told me, she said, well, baby, how old are you? I said, I'm 21. She said, 21? She said, the mindset you have, she said, a whole lot of 21 years old ain't even thinking like that. So you already far past your age. She said, baby, you doing exactly what 21-year-old, like, all this stuff that you want to be happening. No, baby, this ain't how it go. You learning a job, finding a career. You in the right, you doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing at 21. Huh? Because I was married to an older woman, she was in a different cycle of life than I was. That's why it said be equally yoked. Sometimes you ain't with people that y'all not in the same cycle of life. It ain't nothing wrong with your age. Sometimes you're around the wrong type of people. Huh? And they'll try to have you acting old or young. You need to understand where you at in life. I know my life cycle now, huh? I ain't finna get with somebody too old, and I ain't finna get with nobody too young. You got to be in my life cycle. Huh? We got to be kind of on the same wavelength. Huh? We ain't got to like the same music, but we need to be in the same genre. You understand? You ain't got to practice hoodoo, but you ain't got to practice voodoo, but you better practice one of these ATR. Huh? We got to be heading in the same direction, because I ain't in the mood to struggle. Huh? Life already got its challenge. Okay. I think I'm with her. Come on here, don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. I'm just trying to tell you, it matters. My last scripture, Isaiah 46:4-45. Y'all know I like to share a lot of information. Let me see what time it is. Okay. Isaiah 46:4-5. It says this. Verse 4 says, and even to your old age, I am he. Even to gray hairs will I carry you. And I have made, and I will bear, even I will carry, and will deliver you. To whom will ye liken me, and make me equal, and compare me, that we may be like? Think about this. Here is a guarantee. No matter how old you get, God is still going to nourish, care, support. What happens is, while you are living, you're not paying attention to your life cycle, and you're not preparing for your life cycle. And then as you get older, you start giving your power away to some young fool that only want to run. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to give y'all some real facts. I watched my grandmother build an empire. And I watched, when she died, I watched people run through that stuff like it wasn't even there. You could, as an older person, you could spend a lifetime building something and leave it to a fool. Put it into a hand of somebody that's young and ain't paid the price. And when you look up, it'll be gone or almost gone. This is why I realize there's certain things, aspects about my divinity and my spirituality. God waited till I got to a certain age of wisdom and experience before he turned the knob on. Some of y'all right now, y'all doing all kind of crystal, taking all kind of mushroom. God is not going to turn that light on until you are mature enough to handle the power within thyself. It was all right. There go my cousin. It was gone. Huh? I'm 49. I'm looking at my children. I got 3 boys. I'm just looking at them. I'm just looking at them. You think I'm finna sit up here and not enjoy myself because I'm watching what they doing with their life? I'm not finna sit there and do no ma'am, no sir. I'm gonna enjoy my life. Whatever I got left over, you can have it because I done used it. You understand it? If God let me live to be 60, 70, 80, 90, or 100 or 200, I'm gonna be sexy to the day I leave here, and I better be sexy because I got life insurance and I got money in the bank. So you better dress me like they did James Brown. I need at least 3 outfits before you put me completely in the ground. At the very least 3 outfits. Huh? I don't know if I want to cross my leg like Aretha Franklin, but I'm Sagittarius. I'm extra in life and I'm gonna be extra in death. Okay? So look forward. God will still carry you. So stop walking around here like you helpless. God's still gonna nourish you. Stop walking around here like you're defeated. Like you ain't got nobody. So what if it don't come from your sons? It didn't come from Naomi's son. It came from her daughter-in-law. As long as God calls men to give into your bosom good measure, why does it matter? Long as God is taking care of you to the day you leave here, let God be great in your life. Start enjoying being older. Listen, me personally, I don't want to ever be that 21-year-old again. Listen, even though I have different type of struggles now in my life. Huh? When you that young, it's just stuff you don't know. You can be trained, you can be gifted, you can have ability, but when you don't have certain experiences under your belt, it just make life harder. When you don't understand that wave is gonna come whether you ready for it or not, that wind gonna blow whether you ready for it or not, that it's gonna rain whether you ready for it or not, where it's gonna get hot whether you ready for it or not. When you start understanding that, wisdom will have you preparing. So now I look forward to summer because I'm prepared. I look forward for autumn because I'm prepared. I look forward for wisdom. I even look forward to miscellaneous. You know how them things that happen out of the blue? I look forward to them because I expect it now. Before, when I was young, I didn't expect it. I feel like if I did this and this and this, it's going to work out that way. I got wisdom now. I know to be prepared for the unexpected. What's up, Kimberly Simpson? All right. I said all I can say. You can take it how you want it. Yeah, I'm going to be extra. I ain't no sense of me lying. They bury me in the same suit. You know they done took my money. And y'all, it's already on the recording, so you can take on the court. Facts. Me also in this day. What's up, Darius? All right, we had somebody that Minister Mario, could you mind posting that again? Sofa said only 22 and realized my mindset had me feeling much older because of how I was taught to handle by watching the elders. Yeah, it's okay, because I got a lot of wisdom. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I have a lot of wisdom that I got from older people. But one of the things that my spiritual dad told me, and even I got offended when he met my ex-wife, the first thing he said, yes, I'm doing readings, I'm doing them right now. The first thing he told me, he said, she should be effing me. That's what he said to me. I got offended. He said, that woman too old for you. This does not mean that it was anything wrong with her. He said, you and her will never be in the same cycle. See, when older people talk to you, when you stupid, you don't know what they're trying to say. You think they're trying to hurt you, offend you, whatever. He was trying to tell me, you and her will never, ever be in the same cycle. And guess what? I'm 49 years old now, and we still ain't in the same cycle. So where did he lie? Where did he lie? She on one thing, and I'm still on another. You got that young boy or that young, gay, straight or bi, you got that young boy or that young girl so you can control and manipulate their life. Because y'all don't have nothing in common. Y'all don't. Y'all in two different cycles. And I ain't telling you what to do. Live your life how you want to, but just be honest. What you're doing. Huh? Do you, boo. But I'm in an age where I got to watch my health. I got to watch my money. I got to watch my stocks, my bonds, and all this stuff. And I need somebody in my age group. They watching the same thing. So I don't need nobody out here looking for when the next club gonna open up or when the next talent show or when the next football game. No. Huh? I need somebody that know where my herbs at and where my oils at it and where I left my wallet at for the 17th time and where I put my keys at. I need people in my life watching what I'm looking for. Cause when you in different age cycles, you checking for different things. And that's just the real truth. We not checking for the same stuff. Mine is 59 and still trying to be trying to tell. He done missed out, he done messed up. Somebody say, yes, I needed that, huh? I'm trying to tell. My readings are only $20. $ Apostle Ely. And post your zodiac sign. Bro King, where you at? Sagittarius, right? Let me tell y'all something. I tell the young people, enjoy your youth. Take care of your body. Be sexy. I ain't telling you, like, if you want to bungee jump, listen, I don't care how young I was. I ain't never want to bungee jump. But my point is, you need to do stuff that you can experience things and get past that. And understand, you're not going to have the skill set of an older person. They're more grounded, supposed to be. Their mind should be on how they going to pay off this house, how they going to pay off this car. Huh? When you got a man, and I said this before, when you have a man around my age, 45 on up, and he's spending his money a certain type of way like a young buck, you don't have nothing. He ain't got no business on that. How many years you gonna keep going to the club? How many years you gonna keep wanting to be posted up? Huh? The older I get, the softer my couch get. Huh? The older I get, I be worried about my slippers. I don't even be looking for my church shoes. I don't look for my designer shoes. I be looking for where my Crocs at. Huh? The older you get, you looking for comfort. Huh? My chair got to be soft. My booty got to have something, a cushion up on it. When you young, you don't be caring about none of that. When you get older, it's about comfort. What gonna hold my back, my arch? I be buying 2 and 3 of everything. So if I misplace some, break some, tear up some, I gotta know. When you older, you think like that. Mermaid, Virgo. All right, there, mermaid. Y'all, we gotta go see that movie. Yes, we gotta go see that movie. Mermaid, Virgo. You run around here at you all 60 years old, still got your hat turned back. What the hell wrong with you? Turn your hat around and keep that sun out your eye before you get a heat stroke. All right, Bro King, where you at? TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, where are you? And once again, I'm a Sagittarius, so you live your life how you want to. I'm just trying to tell you, life speaks on you. Life will tell on you. What you've been doing with your time will tell on you. Life is not over at 60 and 70 years old. Abraham got his first assignment at 99. Y'all young babies, y'all better enjoy yourself. Start letting these old people, and most people that are trying to make y'all feel bad, they done did everything up on the sun. They done licked each other, they done licked cabbage, they done licked growthers, they done did all kind of stuff. Now they want you to walk around here like you was a virgin, you can't be touched. Your mama done been touched every which hole she had. He on TikTok? Where you at, bro? Bro King, Sagittarius. Say you on TikTok. Some of y'all need to go ask your mama, how your knee got bad? Tell the real truth. Tell your daughter how your knee really got bad. Why you have to wear a bandage around your knee for real? Tell her. So she could stop feeling like you judging her. Tell your son the real truth why he can't stop touching himself. Because your dad is a freak. Stop making these young people feel all kind of ways. Mr. Mars said, born like... It's the truth. All right, where's Mermaid the Virgo? Because I don't see Bro King. What's up, Aries? When y'all be hearing me use the word saying I'm 49 to 50, that's me paying attention to where I am in my life. When you get some wisdom, you're going to pay attention to where you at in life. And that'll determine whether I'm going to listen or not listen. Whether I'm going to do it or not do it. Because y'all hear me sometimes, I don't have time for that. And some things I tell you, well, I got time. Mermaid Virgo, where are you? Y'all already sent y'all money. I'm trying to do your reading. Born King. Yeah, it's over here, but he hasn't said anything. I don't know if he clicked off or what. And then I'm waiting on Mermaid Virgo. Okay, that's you right there. OB. Yeah. All right. I'm finna do your reading right now, Born King. I'm finna do it right now. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Born King Sagittarius. Born King Sagittarius. Edidiosai. Born King Sagittarius. Born King Sagittarius. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Born King the Sagittarius. Ebasa. What is it that this Sagittarius needs to be focused on? Ebasa. All right, Born King. The thing that coming through right now is talking about having a strategy for support. Let's see what's going on. See what's going on with this Sagittarius, my fellow Sagittarius. Your shadow card came up. Finish what you started. This card right here is your shadow card. Shadow talking about the things that you need to focus on in life that may be present but you're not focusing on. It said Lamed Kaf Bet. It said I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. Sagittarius, don't know you, you don't know me. Well, King is saying here that the spiritual work, the spirituality of yourself, this is any working that you have done. They're saying that you need to finish that work, whatever you started, especially of a spiritual nature. They want you to focus on your spirituality. Your middle card comes up, farewells to arms, King. It says Mem Bet Hey. It said just as the light of a bulb banishes darkness from a room, conflict on every scale between people arguing about parking spaces and nations arguing about oil fields is brought to a peaceful end through the light of this name. Sagittarius, this card right here is talking about this is your middle card. This means this is going on right now. The conflict, the bickering. This talks about banishing negativity with peace, having an understanding of what the problem really is. This talks about banishing conflict of some kind over because this right here talking about parking space. So this to me, something's going on, but it's very petty. Whatever it is, it's very petty because it's over some things. There's a conflict. Maybe that it has to do with a difference of opinion or a perception, but something's going on that has created a conflict over something very petty. Then Your outcome card, Sagittarius, is forget thyself. It says Lamed Hey Chet. It said, I transcend the limits of my own being and I cling to the tree of life. Happiness finds me now that my ego is out of the spotlight. I can get out of my, I can get out of my own way, letting go of all stubbornness. This right here, Sagittarius, you receive your package? All right. Yeah, I still got some more to send out. Thank you for letting me know. But this card right here, Sagittarius, basically what's going on is that as a Sag, we don't like to be told what to do. There's something going on that is not that big of a deal, and you don't need to make a mountain out of a molehill. This card is talking about it. This should be about your spirituality and moving forward in your spirituality. And the reason why I say it strongly about your spirituality, because even your outcome card is coming up about the tree of life. This is about you being connected to the different what is it? Sephira of the tree of life. This is mean by being connected to different aspects of self. So this card right here is talking about evolving within self. So if I were you, I would read Psalm 23 for guidance. I would also use Psalm 27 to deal with light for enlightenment when you have people that are in opposition or in conflict with you. All right, Mermaid Virgo. Where you at, baby? You know what? Somebody asked me earlier, I thought about that. I know I don't even think I'm that. I'm like, what we do, quadruple, because I always like multiplication. You quite so welcome. The reason I say that because I practice a whole lot of, I always had an origin mentality. That's why I always like fruit cocktail, because there's more than one fruit in there. All right, Mermaid, Virgo. Where you be? Sweetie. Mermaid, Virgo. TikTok, okay. I'm looking over here in TikTok. Where are you, Mermaid? The Virgo. I hope I ain't come on too early for y'all. I'm trying to keep you off your toes. Hey, Capricorn, I see you. Hello, Apostle. Can I ask an opinion? Yes, you can. Go ahead and ask. I'm waiting on. Oh, there you go. I got you, Mermaid. Go ahead and ask your question, Queen. I got you. I'm finna do your reading right now. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes, concerning Mermaid the Virgo. Mermaid the Virgo. Mermaid the Virgo. Mermaid the Virgo. That which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes, concerning Mermaid the Virgo. Mermaid the Virgo. I had somebody tell me that I wasn't spiritual. Mermaid the Virgo. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes, concerning Mermaid the Virgo. Mermaid the Virgo. What is it that this Virgo needs to be paying attention to? It is. Mermaid the Virgo. Okay. All right. Mermaid the Virgo. Let's see what's going on with my Virgo. Mercurial energy. Your shadow card comes up. Virgo, the big picture. Let's see what it says. Aleph Nun Yud. It says, this name raises my awareness of long-term effects of all my actions. I gain the ability to see the spiritual challenge in every moment before they become the foundation of chaos and crisis. Virgo, the mermaid, this card is talking about being aware of what I'm seeing here with this, when you're so focused on detail that you're not seeing the bigger picture in this situation, and they want you to open your eyes and look beyond what is obvious and look for what is not obvious. This card also is talking about you need to perceive what you're going through right now from a spiritual sense. One leg, crow out. Was that in a dream? Because a crow represents the underworld. But anyway, Virgo, this card right here is talking about nipping stuff in the bud. Because this talks about before things become crisis. I feel like that with this card coming up strong for Virgo, this card right here is representing of you really not opening your eyes and paying attention to other things other than what you want to see. Because this card right here, your middle card, is certainty. It says Chet Ayin Mem. It says this name helps me to receive when I share and to share when I receive. I can see the opportunities of sharing gives me, and I am aware that when I receive with the right consciousness, see this right state of mind, Virgo? It said I am also sharing. This is the certainty of life. When I connect to it, I move out of the black hole into the light. I am this card right with these two cards coming up, Virgo. I'm gonna say this. I'm trying to find another way of seeing this so you'll understand where I'm coming from. You can't make sacrifices without other people knowing what you're expecting to value. In order for your sacrifices to be valued, you have to let somebody know, well, I'm doing this for you for this. You can't just be making sacrifices that you feel that you're making and the other people around you are not aware that these certain things that you're doing have a certain value to you on, and then you're going to feel that people are using you. This card right here saying you got to open up. When you're sharing, you need to be clear about what you're sharing. This card also talks about being able to be more lighthearted. All right, you got your package. I'm glad. Y'all chiming in good. But this card right here, I'm just concerned about you being way too serious to the point that you're not enjoying your life, and you need to be more open than closed. And then look at your outcome card, freedom. Can't make this stuff up. Mem Zadek Rest. It said, I perceive the balance and harmony that fills all creation, especially in hardships, challenges, and tests that I must face throughout life. With the power of this name, I arise with the strength to pass all the tests, to rise to higher levels of being, and to gain the joy and the fulfillment that accompanies true spiritual transformation. I really feel like this, what's going on in your life, has to do with your spirituality. And it also says, I unlock the change of my ego and achieve. This is more difficult because it's about letting go. And Virgos are not good at letting go and not being in control. And all these cards are talking about not getting in the way, raising, in order for you to accomplish your goals, because you do have a goal. But in order to accomplish those goals, you have to, it says raise your vibration. You have to think on things on a higher level, outside of your own desire, in order for the thing to benefit more than just you. I feel like if you open your understanding, I feel like things will work out a lot quicker and faster for you. Also, for guidance, I would do Psalm 23, and I also would do Psalm 100, because you need to thank God and show more gratitude and thankfulness for the things that God has blessed you with, and the gifts and the talents that are on the side of you. And stop criticizing yourself so hard, because this is also coming up in these cards too. You coming at yourself way too hard. And if you come at yourself hard like that, you're going to go hard on other people. Keish, will you show more behind the scenes of some of your... Yes, I am. And the reason I'm going to show more behind the scenes is because I want people to see the work, the traveling that I have to do, eating and on the run, I have to do. The other money that y'all don't see that are spent in order to get this stuff set up or do certain work. Me going in and out the liquor store like I'm a wino. Y'all, like, for somebody that don't drink or smoke, I buy more cigars and liquor than a little bit. You would like that man like, my God, you back in, like, they good for business, but I do a lot of ceremony work, so I use a lot of said liquors and stuff. So, but y'all need to see this stuff. You quite so welcome, sweetheart. Appreciate you for trusting me to read you in the open. The reason why I'm saying this, because some of you guys just do not know how. If you're going to really do it, you're going to really do E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, ATR, it is a lot of work. It really is. Okay? I have to keep candles lit. I have to pay attention. I got to read people candles. I got to deal with emails. I have to deal with phone calls, text messages. Sometimes people like, oh, I called you. You're not the only person calling me. I text you. I promise you ain't the only one. Huh? You ain't the only one. Maybe your husband won't tell you the truth. Maybe your wife won't tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you, you're not the only one. So to learn how to balance multiple people, multiple situations, time management going to be really key. And guess what? You're going to have a business background. You're going to have to learn how to do good business. We thank you. I love thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. And the thing about it is, y'all love on me with y'all support, y'all cash out, going to my website, being a part of my Patreon. If y'all don't think I appreciate y'all, y'all crazy. I do. And y'all show me so much love and appreciation for what I do for y'all. That's what makes me, I'm a Sagittarian. If you want a Sagittarian to work hard for you, show appreciation for what they do for you. They'll go even harder. You know what I'm saying? When you work hard and fight for me, oh yeah, because I'm out to do you. Sagittarian ain't gonna let nobody outdo him. Huh? You gonna give to me, I'm gonna give back to you. You help me, I'm gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? I show gratitude for all of them. Oh, you such a generous person. Not to everybody. Not to everybody. My cousin said, I swear he will. As I'm doing her candles today anyway. But guys, thank you so much. Brother, Son of Ochoa, is that everybody? Because let me tell y'all something. A lot of you guys, especially if you done hired me to do work for you, there's stuff I be doing for you that you don't pay for. I hate losing. And so therefore, if I got to do some extra to make sure it come through, that's what I do. And some of y'all don't realize that you don't pay for what you actually get. So it's not good to complain to a Sagittarius, because Sagittarius already go beyond the call of duty. A true Sagittarius, we already gonna do more than what we require. So when you ask for more, we like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. So I love you and I appreciate you. Apostle E, the deepest love, Ashay. Oh, thank y'all. I love that. Kimberly says, she said, don't forget. What did I forget, baby? Y'all know these things. Oh, thank you, cuz. She said, I love, my cuz love what you do. Yes, I do. I really do. Kimberly Simpson, my Gemini. Did I forget? What did I forget, babe? Let me write it down so when she posts it. Oh, okay. Gemini. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. For Kimberly Simpson, the Gemini. Kimberly Simpson, the Gemini. Kimberly Simpson, the Gemini. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning this Gemini. Ididiosa, Rabashe. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Kimberly, the Gemini. Kimberly, the Gemini. Ididiosa. Kimberly, the Gemini. What is it that Gemini needs to focus on? What is it that this Gemini needs to focus on? Whoa. All right, Gemini. Here we go. Gemini. Your first shadow card comes up, no agenda. It says none are left. It said my motivation of self-interest, ulterior motive, hidden agenda will give way to pure acts of friendship, unconditional love. I really like this for Gemini coming up in shadow. And giving. When I take myself out of the way, I create a space of true and loving friends. This is a heavenly blessing for a Gemini. Friends, joy, and fulfillment. This card coming up in shadow for Kim. This is all about not allowing yourself to get in the way, but you're gonna end up with because this is our focus on real friends, people that have your best interests at heart. This talks about also people love. Unconditional love is about people accepting you for you. Those are the people you need, because these people and you are gonna create a space for the fulfillment and the joy that you're looking for. And let me tell y'all something. For a Gemini to get this card right here, this is a lot of self-reflection going on here. Then you got your middle card, no guilt. Look at that. No agenda, no guilt for this Gemini. It says, hey, Chet Shin. It said, I recall negative deeds from my past. I reflect on some of my more unpleasant traits. I feel the pain that I have caused others. I ask for the light to eradicate all my negative attributes. The force called repentance or change spiritually repairs my past sins and diminishes my dark side. This card right here saying you have been doing so. Remember I just said there, this is a Gemini. Let me tell y'all something. It's hard for a Gemini to tell the truth on themselves. This Gemini is doing some strong reflection. You're doing some work on self. And you're dealing with certain aspects of self that you know how you are. But this card right here saying you're not trying to return to the past, so you're trying to correct certain behavior. You really taking this word in. And look at this. Gemini, it says stop fatal attraction. That's your outcome card. Because of all this stuff that you've been doing and working on yourself, you're gonna stop attracting fatal attraction. This is you did a lot. You're doing a lot of growing up. Yud. It says I am the high priest in the temple of my own being. Through the power of this name, my soul is imbued with divine energy, and evil people are banished from my presence. It is very self-explanatory. As you continue to elevate and actually change the way that you think and how you feel, attracting more wholesome people that are going to be more supportive, and it's going to be vice versa. It's going to be a mutual relationship. It ain't going to be a one-sided relationship. But this card right here saw some negative people in the end are going to be driven from among you. This is really a good read. Definitely Psalm 27 for you, Gemini. Definitely. Anybody else, Minister Mario? Thank you. All right, guys. I think Minister Mario, is that everybody? As they say in the cartoon, that's all, folks. I'll wait on him to let me know. I didn't want to forget nobody. I really want to say once again, thank you to each one of you guys that have joined my Patreon, that have joined my YouTube account, and also to those that have visited my website and actually got ordered products. I will be getting some more of your products out today. So give me a little more time. And this is the part I want to show y'all too. I might do a video on it. How I have to package up everything, then go to the I deliver I send it out normally through UPS. Sometimes I have to do post office, and just how much putting your stuff together it does to send you out quality work. Okay, it ain't that simple. And if somebody just throwing stuff together, I seen somebody doing a reading like this, just throwing. Listen, I ain't knocking nobody's boat, but I believe in divination. I really do. I really believe in divination, but I'm just saying. Thank you. I got some people that are international that I got to send out packages to. Thank you so much, Mother Susan. All right, guys. I'll see y'all on the flip. All right, Mama Susan, son of Ochosi, Kimberly Simpson, Keish, Tyrell the RN, Minister Mario, Darius, Soulful, Harriet, Natasha, Shamari, Nancy, I finally got that right, Natasha Foster, Sent, Bryant, Sister Jackie, Karen O'Brien, Sister Brickhouse Phyllis, Mama Susan, all right, that Mimi, Jelly Sweets, and Son of Ochosa. I think I got everybody. If I missed somebody, it wasn't intentional.